Have you ever wondered what happens when humanity loses its way? When the earth becomes so heavy with sin that it cries out for cleansing? Today, we journey back to a time of darkness, a time of great forgotten truths, and witness the incredible story of a man chosen by God to save the world. The story of Prophet Noah. After the righteous prophet Idris was raised to the heavens, a void was left in the hearts of the people. And in that void, Satan found his opening. He whispered into their ears, "Your guide is gone. You are alone now. But I can give you something that will never leave you." He showed them statues carved in the likeness of their revered saints. "These stones," he promised, "will remind you of your leaders. Sit before them, speak their names, remember their greatness." And so it began. Slowly, generation by generation, the memory of the one true Creator faded. People began to bow to stone idols, forgetting the God who gave them life. The world plunged into darkness. Injustice, arrogance, and disbelief spread like a plague, corrupting every corner of the earth. It was in this darkness that Allah chose a humble, patient man to be a beacon of light. His name was Noah. For an astonishing 950 years, Prophet Noah called his people back to the truth. "O my people," he pleaded, "I am here to warn you clearly. Worship Allah alone, and He will forgive your sins and grant you peace." But the powerful chiefs and nobles mocked him. They looked at his simple clothes and his humble followers and sneered. "You are just a poor man, Noah," they jeered. "You expect us to abandon the gods of our forefathers for your invisible Lord? You must be mad." But Noah's patience was as vast as the sky. Day and night, in public gatherings and in secret whispers, he never stopped his call. "O my people, fear Allah," he urged. "He will send down rain to nourish your lands and give you strength in your families and your wealth." But their hearts were sealed. Their laughter only grew louder. "If you're truly a prophet," they challenged, "then bring on this punishment you keep threatening us with. Let's see if your God is as powerful as you claim." They threw stones at him. They called him a liar and a madman. His own people turned their backs on him. After centuries of rejection, when all hope seemed lost, Prophet Noah raised his hands to the heavens. His heart was heavy, but his faith was firm. "My Lord," he prayed, "I have called my people day and night, but my call only made them run further away." They thrust their fingers in their ears and wrapped themselves in their garments, stubbornly persisting in their arrogance. "O my Lord, do not leave a single disbeliever on this earth." And Allah answered his prayer. The divine decree was issued, "None of your people will believe except those who have already believed. So do not be grieved by what they do. Build an ark under our watchful eyes and by our command." So began the monumental task. In the middle of a dry, barren desert, far from any sea or river, Prophet Noah began to build a ship. He planted teak trees, known for their incredible strength, and patiently waited nearly 100 years for them to grow. Then, with the few believers who stood by him, he cut the timber and began construction, plank by plank. The spectacle drew crowds from all around. "Look at the old fool, Noah," they would shout, pointing and laughing. "He's building a ship in the middle of the sand." But Noah, filled with divine certainty, simply replied with a calm smile, "If you ridicule us now, the time is coming when we will ridicule you. You will soon know who will be struck by a humiliating punishment." The work continued, day after day, year after year. The ark rose from the desert floor, a colossal vessel 3 stories high. The top deck was for the humans and the birds. The middle deck was for the tame, domestic animals. And the bottom deck was for the wild beasts. It was a testament to 100 years of unwavering faith and patience. When the magnificent ark was finally complete, the command came from Allah. When you see water gushing forth from the oven, that is the sign. Take aboard the believers and a pair, male and female, of every living creature. Then the fated day arrived. In a quiet village, from an old clay oven used for baking bread, water began to boil and gush out. Steam hissed into the air, a bizarre and terrifying sight. The people screamed in confusion. "What is this? The oven is spewing water." Noah's voice boomed above the chaos. "Oh, people! The time has come. Run to the ark. The punishment of Allah is here." But they were paralyzed by disbelief, letting out one last mocking laugh. That laughter was cut short. The first drops of rain began to fall, quickly turning into a relentless downpour. The sky tore open, and the earth itself cracked, spewing water from beneath. It was as if the heavens and the earth had conspired to wash the world clean. Houses crumbled like sandcastles. Streets became raging rivers. And amid the terrifying chaos, only one thing remained afloat, rising with the waters: the Ark of Noah. Prophet Noah called to the believers, and they scrambled aboard, along with pairs of every creature. The great doors of the ark sealed shut with a deafening boom. As the ark began to rise on the churning, monstrous waves, the sounds of prayer echoed from within. "Ya Allah, save us with your mercy." But outside there were only screams of terror and the roar of destruction. Among the desperate crowds, Noah saw his own son, the one who had refused to believe, scrambling towards a mountain. "Father," the son cried out, "I will climb the mountain. It will save me from the water." Noah's heart broke as he shouted back, "My son, come aboard with us." There is no protector from the command of Allah today except for whom he gives mercy. But before his son could answer, a colossal wave, as high as a mountain, crashed down and swallowed him whole. The command of Allah was absolute. The floodwaters rose until they covered the highest peaks. The entire world was submerged. An eerie silence fell over the planet. No birdsong, no animal cries, no human laughter, only the sound of the ark gliding through the water, a lone vessel of life in a world of death. Some ancient tales speak of a giant named Uj bin Unyuk, so tall that he helped build the ark, yet he too perished in the flood because he refused to believe. These stories, while not from the Quran, serve as a powerful reminder. No strength, no size, no power can save a person from the decree of Allah. After 40 days and nights, the ark floated near the holy land of Makkah. It is said that it circled the sacred site of the Kaaba, a powerful symbol that the message of God's oneness would endure forever. Then the divine command was given, "O earth, swallow your water, and O sky, hold back your rain." Slowly the waters began to recede, the clouds parted, and the sun shone once more. The peaks of the mountains reappeared, and the ark finally came to rest upon Mount Judy. Prophet Noah and the believers stepped out onto the damp earth and fell into prostration, their faces pressed to the ground, tears of gratitude streaming down their faces. "All praise is for Allah," they cried, "who saved us from the wrongdoing people." To see if the earth was ready, Prophet Noah sent out a raven. But the raven found a carcass to feast on, and, forgetting its mission, never returned. This, it is said, is why ravens remain distant from humankind. Next, he sent a dove. The small bird soon returned, and in its beak was a fresh green olive leaf. A wave of relief and joy washed over Noah. "Peace has returned to the earth," he announced with a smile. From that day forward, the dove has been a universal symbol of peace and hope, and the olive branch a sign of new life and reconciliation. The world was reborn, washed clean of its corruption. Allah commanded, "O Noah, descend from the ark with peace from us and blessings upon you, and upon the nations that will come from those with you." The survivors stepped into a fresh green world. Prophet Noah gathered them and imparted his final, crucial message. Fear Allah, establish justice on this new earth. Teach your children faith, and never let pride, idols, or sin lead your hearts astray from your one true Creator. This was the beginning of a new chapter for humanity. The story of Noah stands as an eternal reminder for all of us. When faith is lost, destruction is inevitable. But when faith is renewed, life, hope, and peace can blossom once again. The voice of Prophet Noah echoes through time, a timeless truth for us all. True success belongs only to those who are grateful and who remain steadfast upon the command of Allah. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey. If this story touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe for more stories of faith and inspiration. Until next time, may peace be with you.